Welcome chess fans to the United States Chess League. I'm FM Mike Klein reporting. I'll be bringing you weekly highlights of all the action. We apologize for the noise in the background. That would be the thousands of chess players here in Istanbul for the 40th Chess Olympiad. Let's get right to the action from week one. Let's start off by looking at the Connecticut Dreadnoughts playing their inaugural match in the United States Chess League. They faced off with Boston Blitz, their Interstate 95 rival. Key in this match was board 4, as we saw all week. Kapil Chandran, the young teenage talent, faced off against Joel Hanks. After chasing Hanks' king around the queenside for a long time, Chandran found the small move 45 Queen C8. Hanks' rook had nowhere to go. A few moves later, Chandran finished him off and Hanks resigned rather than allow Queen C7 check and Rook A5 mate. The win allowed Connecticut to get past Boston 2.5 to 1.5. Moving right along, we had the defending champion New York Knights playing off against their intercity rival, the Manhattan Applesauce. New York went with a double GM lineup, which meant that on board 4, expert Nicholas Cheka had to play against national master Alex King. Early in the game, Cheka missed a tactic, 12 D takes C4, and after bishop takes C4, knight on D takes E5, a surprising sacrifice, but if the knight is captured back, Queen H4 check picks off the bishop on C4. A few moves later, King, already up a pawn, found another nice tactic, 23 Rook takes E2. And after knight takes E2, Queen C6, the queen and bishop battery required Cheka to play Queen F3, and King was able to recover a whole rook after Queen takes F3, Rook takes F3, Bishop takes F3, and Black is simply winning. However, the match ended up tied 2-2 after Alex Lenderman was able to win a tough endgame against Lev Milman. In the third matchup of the week, the Philadelphia Inventors looked well on their way to getting the first win of the year against the Baltimore Kingfishers. They led 2-1, and once again, board 4 was the key matchup. I am Richard Costigan, playing black, looked like he was going to be able to hold it against FM Ralph Zimmer. Zimmer's rooks worked together well in the 8th rank, but Costigan unfortunately allowed 61 F5, and his king on H7 suddenly has nowhere to go. Stuck in a mating net, he gave a few meaningless checks and allowed his time to run out. Zimmer's win leveled the match 2-2 and a tie. And lastly, the New Jersey Knockouts faced off against the New England Nor'easters. Board 3 was the key board here, as FM Arthur Shen got a good attacking position against FM Christopher Chase. All of Shen's remaining pieces flooded the position after 23 knight takes C6. Bishop takes C6, Bishop takes C6 check, Knight takes C6, Rook to D6. Shen went on to convert the full point a few moves later. Now leading 2-1, Alexander Strapunsky, the grandmaster that leads the knockouts on board 1, was able to hold a pawn-down ending against grandmaster Alex Ivanov. The draw gave New Jersey the decisive advantage, 2.5 to 1.5. It was the first ever win for the knockouts over the Nor'easters. So, with 12 of the 16 games being decisive, it was an exciting start to the season for the United States Chess League. Later on in the week, we have the Western Division teams. Check back later in the week for highlights of their first matches.